When crisis hits your organization, the noise spikes. It goes way up. The noise is the rumors, the gossip, the secret parking lot meetings after church service is over. You know, the one that you as the leader probably are not invited to. As a leader, we cannot afford to become involved in the panic loop. Our job is to stabilize the noise. When you, as the leader, react to every gossip, to every market fluctuation, then you paralyze your team. Find true impact, forget the quarterly check, from the mission statement to the corporate debt. You gotta lead with strategy, you gotta own your why. We're moving beyond the bottom line and reaching for the sky. We're moving beyond the bottom line with Dr. Lee. Crisis is a filter. When the markets crash, when a leader fails morally, when funding gets cut, the noise gets loud. It's at that moment that we find out who is really leading the charge, what your foundation is made of. It also is the moment that leaders emerge, and you can clearly find out who is a real leader and who is just managing the easy days. In public health data science, we call this system shocks. It's the moment when a system is overburdened by input. Leaders often think that our jobs is to fix the problems, but that's a misconception. Our jobs as leaders is to stabilize the signal so our people can hear our voices. Today, we will install the protocol for when the storm hits. I am Dr. Lee Riley, and this is Beyond the Bottom Line. In informatics, we talk about the signal to noise ratio. The signal is the truth. It's actual facts that you need to know as a leader to make decisions. But the noise is the gossip, it's the chatter, it's the secret parking lot meetings that you're not invited to. When crisis hits your organization or corporation, the natural human response is to amplify the noise. We begin to have meetings with no agenda. We begin to send emails at night and not know how to answer or respond to the rebuttal. It creates a panic loop. As a leader, we cannot afford to become involved in the panic loop. Our job is to stabilize the noise. If you as the leader are running around in a circle because the building is on fire, your team is not going to grab the extinguishers and put the fire out. They're going to react to what you're doing. And in turn, they're going to run around the building just like you are. It often reminds me of a joke that I heard a very famous comic use. And essentially, it's basically saying that if you as a person see a group of people running away from a crisis or situation, although you may not know what the crisis is, the simple fact that there's a lot of people running in one direction and you appear to be running to it causes you to stop and to run the other way, just as the others are doing. But if you are a leader, what separates you from the title, such as a CEO or such as a manager, but what makes you a real leader is when you can implement strategy that produces outcome that will stabilize the noise. I'm Dr. Lee, and this is Beyond the Bottom Line. Why do smart leaders fail when the pressure rises? It's usually a data fidelity issue. We often act on bad data when we're rushing for a solution. In the informatics world, bad data looks like an incomplete analytics report. In the community world, bad data is often gossip. Did you hear this? I heard that. She said blah blah. The streets be talking. We often confuse speed with velocity. Speed just means you're moving fast, but velocity means that you're moving fast in a specific direction. When you react to every rumor or every market fluctuation, instantly you have speed but no velocity. You're just vibrating in place. And let's look at the human element of it. Fear is contagious. It spreads faster than any vision you've ever casted. It spreads faster than any virus that can infect you. And not only will it impact you, it impacts your team as the leader. If you, as the head of the household, are operating out of fear, you paralyze your team's ability to innovate and to solve the problem. A paralyzed team cannot pivot, and you cannot pivot in crisis. Eventually, you will crash. So how do we break the panic loop? We need a protocol. Say it with me slowly. Protocol. I call it the 3 C's of crisis leadership. The first one is calm. 2, clarity. 3, compassion. Number 1, calm. This is not about being passive. This is about being the thermostat and not the thermometer. See, the thermometer only reflects the temperature. It's either inside or outside. The board gets angry, then you're angry. Your staff is afraid, then you're afraid. But you, as the leader, have to have enough in you to not just be the thermometer, but you be the thermostat. You change the temperature. Step 1 is stabilization. And as the leader, if you're calm, your team will follow suit. Number 2, clarity. Cut the noise. Your team does not need to know every terrifying detail that you know. Your team needs to know what to do right now. Tell them the knowns and the unknowns. Something like, this is what I know. This is what we don't know. But here's what we're going to do. That helps to kill the rumor mills because they are going, but we have to silence it. Number 3, compassion. In a crisis, your team is worried about how they're going to pay their bills, their mortgage, the children's daycare, the parents' bills if they're supporting them, and all of the other things that concerns them. If you as the leader is only worried about profits and losses, you're going to lose your team. But if you let them know that I know that you're tired, I know that you're worried, I know that you're scared, but I'm in this with you. We're in this together. It fosters collaboration and it fosters camaraderie. It shows that you're empathetic, and compassion will always be the way forward. This is your strategic advantage. You have to be empathetic, show compassion for your team. Because in a crisis, your team is worried about their mortgages and their families. And if you as the leader is only worried about profits and losses, you're going to lose your team. But if you're empathetic and show them that you care, that you value not only what they contribute to the company, but what they contribute as a person, then you will foster collaboration and camaraderie. Let them know that you understand that they're scared, that there's a human cost involved as well, that you're in this together. Lead with compassion. We're headed into the nightcap. Implementing those 3 C's. Staying calm when you want to scream. Finding clarity in the mud. And showing compassion when you're exhausted. It's a heavy load to carry. It's a heavy burden to bear. But absorbing chaos is expensive. It costs you something. It costs you virtue, and it costs you energy. I want you to turn off the notifications for an hour when you get home. Reset your signal. Because if you're in a crisis, you need to know that you are the most valuable asset of your company, of your organization. If the shepherd collapses, then the sheep will scatter. If the CEO burns out, then the vision will die. Remember the lyrics to the theme song. When the noise keeps you lost in the crowd, don't just run the numbers. Don't just run faster, but reset your signal. Stabilize. I'm Dr. Lee Riley. This is Beyond the Bottom Line, and let's stabilize.